All right, guys, we're getting started for today's Wednesday, 4:30. It is Wellness Wednesday, so we're going to go right into it. The oils that we have today are going to be black pepper and black spruce. So these are the two oils that we're going to be talking about today. However, if you have any questions about any essential oil or any ailment that you're concerned about, feel free either pop it in the chat. We're on Zoom as well as Instagram Live, so feel free, just put it in wherever, and I will get to it as soon as I can when we go over maybe the question, the Q&A section. So I want to talk about the first thing. So from here with black pepper, this is where black pepper is an amazing essential oil where we all know the benefits of having like cracked black pepper in our food. So this is where this is the essential oil. So from Piper nigrum is the actual Latin name of the essential oil. And this is one where, again, if you have your Oil Life book pulled up, please grab it and open it up to kind of get an idea as to what we're going to be talking about today. But this is an essential oil that's steam distilled. So if we actually take a look at the picture here, you're actually able to see like the black pepper, where once it dries out, that's where it gets the black coloration from. So initially, like when it's on the vine, it's still green. So this is a steam distilled dried fruit from the Piper nigrum plant. So it's known for its warming, stimulating, and circulation boosting properties. Those are some of the key things to remember is like for circulation. This is a great one to be using. And this is again where when I talk about essential oils, I am only talking about doTERRA's essential oils. This is where you want to make sure that when you are using an essential oil, it is a trusted brand. It is certified pure, tested grade. So that way it has the backing behind it and the science behind it, because I don't want you going to any medical store and just picking up a black pepper essential oil, because that's not what is going to actually give you therapeutic benefits. So this is where with black pepper itself. So when I just go ahead and open it up, you're able to smell it. And typically, like, it does smell like black pepper. However, I'm not sneezing, right? So you know how if you, I'm sure if you sniffed black pepper, you would be sneezing. This is where, yes, it does give you that same sensation, that same warming feeling of black pepper, maybe without all the side effects of sneezing. So this is a great one where when we talk about some of the studies that have been done with black pepper essential oil, this is where black pepper carries and contains beta caryophyllene, which interacts with our CB2 receptors in the body's endocannabinoid system. So this is where it helps support with anti-inflammatory, analgesic, so pain relieving properties. And this is where it is science and study backed. This is probably one of my favorite essential oils to be adding into my prenatal blends that I make for moms. This is a great and safe alternative to be using, where I don't think it's on the Indian market just yet. However, I do have it, so I do make it and add it into the blends that I have. It's great for that lower back region, you know, as our bellies kind of are getting bigger and expanding and our body weights are shifting. This is a great one to basically able to support that lower back region. So this is a good one. Another study that was found in 2013, there was a study that was done with black pepper where they found it was effective in reducing arthritis-related inflammation. So this is a great one. Another thing with black pepper, when we talk about our body's support systems, one of the best things that we can do to support our mind is also supporting our digestive system, right? So with the digestive support, this is where piperine, which is the key compound, one of the key compounds in black pepper, has been shown to be able to stimulate the digestive enzyme productions. So this is a great one where when we're looking at improving nutrient absorption and gut health, this is a great one that is there. So, you know, if you've done like turmeric and ghee in order to basically activate the turmeric. If you're making it as like a turmeric paste or you're adding it into golden milk, this is kind of where they usually always ask you to add in black pepper, right? To help activate and to enable the turmeric to be better absorbed. So this is a great one where we're kind of coming back to the poor connection. Hopefully it comes back soon. But this is a great one where when we're talking about our digestive systems, this is where you definitely want to be adding in black pepper into that. Let me see if I can get this coming back up. So when you add in black pepper, amazing support. I would highly recommend doing that with black pepper. I find a drop into whatever I'm cooking is not too much. Some oils similar to maybe oregano essential oil, maybe a lot. And what you can do is when you open up the cap, you'll see like that little hole in the middle. That's where the oil comes out. Stick a toothpick in, flip it over, and then just twirl the toothpick in. Black pepper, I find you can just kind of add in one drop and it's not too much. And again, if you want to be a little cautious, if maybe your eyesight's not too good or your hand's a little shaky, add it into a spoon first to just make sure you're getting that, because you can always add more, right? When you're making something, it's hard to remove something out without tossing the whole dish versus adding something in. So it's always nicer to be able to do that. Then this is also a great one for respiratory support as well as like an antioxidant for protection. So this is where, again, research backs this up, where it has the ability to act as a bronchodilator. So it's really great if you have respiratory congestion and as a great respiratory support. So this is one where, again, if you have Air X or if you have Breathe or the Air Repair, which it's called in India, this is a great one to just add a couple of drops. And if you are in India, try substituting with lime instead. It's a great one to use. So now I'm kind of going over to black spruce. So I guess one other thing that I want to talk about black pepper as well too. This is a great essential oil. I know a lot of people or a lot of parents sometimes reach out to me and say, okay, my child is not eating enough. How do I get my child to eat more, or they're underweight? Adding black pepper essential oil into their foods is a great way, right? Because when we talk again about doTERRA essential oils, one drop is so much more powerful than adding in numerous black peppers, right? Because when we talk about, like, for example, peppermint essential oil, one drop of peppermint essential oil is equivalent to drinking 28 cups of peppermint tea, right? How powerful is that? So that's where, when we're talking about how potent these essential oils are, being able to support someone's digestive system, to be able to help stimulate some of those salivary glands, to be able to help nutrient absorption, black pepper is an amazing essential oil to be using that in conjunction with diet and nutrition and maybe modifications with exercise and things. So this is where essential oils are so powerful. I'm going to come back to some of the testimonials that I've received from some of the moms that I've used that black pepper in some of their blends, as well as in some of the other oils. One thing, again, be mindful when you're using any of these essential oils, please make sure that you are diluting. We want to make sure that you are diluting, and especially if you're using black pepper and how you saw me flip it upside down on my finger, don't go and rub your eyes, right? Let's practice some common sense, but it's also sometimes we forget, right? We forget. So it's always nice to just kind of have a little reminder to say, okay, how can we make sure that we make these essential oils safe for us to be using? So the next one is black spruce, right? So again, I'm kind of just going alphabetically from all of the beautiful essential oils, and we're still only in the B's, right? We've had these Wellness Wednesdays for a couple of weeks, but we're still in the B's. So we've got some amazing ones still coming up. So this is where black spruce, Pichia mariana is the Latin name for it. This is where, again, it's a steam distilled from the needles and the branches of the Pichia mariana tree. And this is sourced in Canada. So black pepper was one that was sourced in Madagascar, similar to how the vanilla is sourced, or same place where the vanilla is sourced. Black spruce is sourced from Canada. And this is one where it's just so grounding. Like as soon as you breathe it in, it has that similar to like the birch, similar to deep blue, it has like that methyl salicylate, so that mintiness, which a lot of the coniferous trees do have, right? So when you go into a forest and you just kind of breathe that in, right? It's automatically grounding. So this is a great one for emotional grounding, for muscle tension relief, as well as for respiratory support. Because just breathing it in, it has that fresh woodsy aroma. And this is one that I could just hold by my nose all day long and just breathe it in. So if you have like a Christmas tree, right? Or if you don't have a real Christmas tree around Christmas time, this is a great one to kind of just add on to some passive diffusers or even onto the branches. And that way you're getting that beautiful aroma, right? Who doesn't love to just walk by something and just feel that grounding? So this is an amazing one to do. Where when we're talking about the stress and the emotional balance of this essential oil, this is where black spruce is rich in bornyl acetate, which is a compound that's been studied for the ability to calm the nervous system. So reducing cortisol levels, promoting relaxation, promoting a better night's sleep, restful sleep, right? So this is where it is a great one for that. Then when we talk about the muscle and the joint relief, black spruce contains that alpha pinene, that camphene. That's where, again, it has like those anti-inflammatory and pain relieving properties. So this is a great one, again, for sore muscles and tension headaches. So if you're feeling that you're getting overwhelmed or really stressed out, this is a great way to kind of have that grounding, as well as what I love for this one. If you don't have a carrier oil with you, again, what you can do is just add a drop in here and just put it into like your crown, right? Into your scalp. That way you're still breathing it in. It's just kind of helping ground that. Again, always dilute. So what you can do is add a drop into the palm of your hand. I don't have a carrier oil with me right now, but just add a couple drops into the palm of your hand again. So that, and then basically just take that. I would rub it across your temples. Again, avoid your eyes and back of the neck. And then whatever is left over on your hands, feel free to rub that across your chest, right? Because we talked about the respiratory support, and automatically anything that has respiratory support properties in it is going to be helping with the immune system, right? So this is where it has black spruce is like an expectorant. So sometimes I know like in India, they call it like guff or like phlegm, right? So for people that have like a lot of guff or phlegm on an ongoing basis, this is a great one to be rubbing across the chest. And that's kind of where, again, we look at these oils, and both of these oils are so unique in their own ways, but there's so many ways that you can use them. So one of the things that I would recommend if you are looking to relax or rejuvenate your muscles after a workout, take this oil with you for a massage. Ask your massage therapist to add a couple drops into it. If there is a massage studio or massage parlor that you go to on a regular basis and you'd like to see doTERRA essential oils in there, ask them to reach out to me and I will be more than happy to show them how they can be able to incorporate these essential oils, because they're so powerful. So why not be able to share them with so many other people? So going on to testimonials, if anyone is on the live, feel free to let me know testimonials if you've used these two oils before, or anyone that's on our Zoom, if you're comfortable, feel free to unmute yourself and share what you've been able to use these oils for. And if not, again, I'm going to share some of the testimonials that I have from earlier. So Asha R from Mumbai. This is one of my moms that I had made a pregnancy blend for. So throughout my pregnancy, I struggled with persistent lower back pain. Zarine created a beautiful essential oil blend, including black pepper, that I used for gentle massage and diffusion. The warmth and relief it provided were incredible. It helped ease tension without needing medication, and I felt supported throughout my journey, right? Because especially when we're talking about pregnancy, we want to be mindful as to what is able to be crossed through the blood barrier into the placenta. So that's where we want to be making sure that we're using safe essential oils. And if you're a doula out there and you'd like to learn how to incorporate these essential oils into your work that you're doing, again, reach out to me. We have a lot of doulas on our team, and I'm more than happy to guide you through that process, and provide you with the education that goes with that as well too, as to how you can use these essential oils safely and create an impact in a mom's life, as well as the little ones. So the other testimonial for black pepper is for post-workout recovery. So Jared from Sydney. As a fitness trainer, I constantly deal with muscle fatigue. After learning about black pepper's oil's benefits, I started adding it to my post-workout massage oil. The difference was night and day: faster recovery, less soreness, and a soothing heat that helped me relax. So this is a great one. And this is one I would always recommend as well too. Like, for example, if you have a stomach bug going on, or if you're having anything and you might not be comfortable with internally ingesting an essential oil, where only doTERRA's essential oils can be ingested, you will read the side of the bottle, right? So it'll say serving size 1 drop, dilute 1 drop in 4 fluid ounces. So it'll say it right on the bottle as to how to use it. And then also talk to me. I'm a clinical aromatherapist. I can guide you through what is safe and what is not as well too. So this is one where if you're not comfortable with ingesting an oil initially, and everyone has their own personal preferences, use it topically, apply it topically, dilute it across your stomach, on your belly button, and see the benefits that you're receiving. Then now let's kind of go on to some of the testimonials for Black Spruce. So the grounding and emotional support for Black Spruce. This is from Lena P. in New York. I diffuse Black Spruce every evening to wind down after work. The fresh grounding scent helps me feel balanced, especially after stressful days. It becomes a must-have in my wellness routine. And this is where, for example, if you're in a market where you're not able to get these essential oils, or they haven't entered into the market, reach out to me, comment below in the description or in the comments. I would be more than happy to make a roller bottle blend, so that way it's already diluted, ready to use, and you're able to have these on hand, on the go, right? Because this is something where having that Black Spruce, having it in your purse, taking with you to work, it's a great one for kids, for onto their temples or the back of their neck or their wrist points, so that way they're automatically calmed and more regulated before walking into something stressful. Then Rahul from Bangalore for muscle tension and recovery. After a long day of working on my feet, my legs and lower back are stiff. Black spruce oil has been a lifesaver. I mix it with fractionated coconut oil and apply it to tense muscles. It brings almost instant relief. So this is where we're kind of done with the talking about the oils and going over some testimonials. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask away. Otherwise, if you are watching this as a recording, drop your comment or your question below in the chat, and I would be more than happy to get back to you on it. So I want to talk a little bit about the business and how you can start. So just a simple way to start, right? One of the things that I want you to think about is, as human beings, we're natural sharers, right? When you share your favorite restaurants, when you share your favorite products, when you share your favorite clothing brands, different things like that, right? Why not share the products that you love? So why not share doTERRA in that same way, where it's as natural as recommending a great restaurant? So you want to tell your friends all about it. Why not be able to do that with doTERRA? And one of the simplest ways to do that is using the products daily. So first, experiencing the benefits firsthand, so that your recommendations come from a place of authenticity, right? Because you don't want to just tell someone, oh, I heard of this oil and it's great, you should buy it. That isn't an experience that you're sharing with someone else, right? You want to be able to allow them to understand and feel that there is authenticity that's coming from what you're saying. So share those stories. The next thing is share stories, not sales pitches, right? So you want to be able to focus on talking about the product and how it was able to impact and improve your life, right? So whether it is, I use lavender oil to help my child sleep better, and it worked wonders. Have you tried doTERRA's lavender oil? I have tried other lavender oils and they've never done anything for my child. Whereas when I used doTERRA's, because I trusted their brand, this is where I saw results, right? Being able to relate that and being able to share that relation with the next person. Another way to do that is having friends over or in going out to new places, coffee shops, train stations, metros, right? There are so many different places that you can go to meet new people. Talk to them about some of the products that you're using, maybe some of your favorites, and see kind of what the feedback is that you get back from them. Another thing that you could do is leverage social media. Similar kind of to what I'm doing here, right? I'm educating you guys on how to use different oils, and I want you guys to truly be able to use these oils to change your life, right? It's not just about connecting with me and being able to buy an essential oil. It is a long-term relationship where, for anyone that's on my team knows that you get undivided attention. You have continuous support from my side. You have continuous support from my team members as well. And it is a great way to be able to use these oils as well as share them. The last way that you can use and share these essential oils is to offer samples. And I'm not saying just give away freebies. I'm saying offer paid samples, right? Not everyone might even be able to afford a 5 ml bottle. Why deny them the opportunity? Why not offer them and say, okay, I have a 5 ml bottle. Can I sample out a 1 ml size for you? Or can I sample out a 2 ml size? And then put that in accordingly so that way they can still at least get the experiences, right? We want you to be able to have those experiences of actually using these essential oils. So in whatever way that you're able to invite people in, as well as let them have those experiences, do that. You'll find what works for you and what doesn't. And this is kind of where, when you're actually sharing from the heart, people are able to see that, people are able to know that, and they will automatically be drawn into you. So I hope that helped. If anyone has any questions about any of the oils, whether the ones that we've talked about or other ones, feel free, again, pop them in the chat or put them in the description or later below. And for those of you that are watching, I'm going to put in the description, I'm going to put in 2 links. One about how you can get a sample, and the second one is a 1-minute survey on how you can improve your wellness. Start with those and we'll connect soon. Thank you for joining. Bye.